Mobile evolution. 6 out of 7 million people on Earth have access to one, a cell phone. We use it to almost everything, from all kinds of communication to services that aim to simplify our lives. But how did the cell phone evolve to what it is today? Before the handheld cell phone, we had stationary cell phones, most used in cars. But in 1984, the Motorola Dynatec 8000X was released. It was the first consumer mobile available to the public. It weighed 6 times more than a modern smartphone and only had a talk time about 1 hour. Over the next 30 years, there were many technical inventions which have led to our modern cell phone. One of them was the flash memory that was invented in 1984 that is used in today's smartphones. A year later, the ARM1 processor was released. It's the ancestor to the processor used in many of today's smartphones. The Motorola Dynatec used an analog mobile network. It is sometimes called 1G, first generation of mobile network. In 1991, the first digital GSM call was made in Finland. GSM is the so-called second generation, or 2G. The first SMS was sent by a British engineer in 1992 by using this technology, and the message was "Merry Christmas." The IBM Simon was launched in 1994. You could call it the first smartphone with touchscreen, calendar, mail, pager, fax, clock, games, and predictive typing, which guesses what the next characters might be while typing. It even had apps. You only had to insert an expansion card for the app you wanted to use. One thing that IBM Simon didn't have was a color screen. That wasn't available on cell phone until 1998, and then only in 4 colors on the Siemens S10. In 1999, the first phone with a built-in GPS and the first cell phone featuring video call technology was released. But it wasn't until the 21st century that a cell phone with a fully integrated camera was introduced. 2001 saw another milestone in network technologies with the launch of 3G. It made internet access widely available. Before, you had to dial up to the internet via GSM and pay for every minute. In 2004, the Motorola Razr with its slim, iconic design was released. Slim would become an everlasting design trend. The first cell phone with a built-in MP3 player became available at the same time, and the EP telephone service Skype was born. 2006 was the year Facebook started its global campaign, and Twitter was launched in 2007. These services changed how we communicated with each other and are now an integral part of today's smartphones. 2007 was another milestone for smartphone with the launch of Apple's iPhone. It wasn't the first smartphone, but the touchscreen, user-friendly interface and later also apps defined the new smartphone era. In 2008, Google launched its mobile operating system Android. Today is the most used operating system for smartphones. From the first digital network 2G in 1991 to 3G in 2001, different technical processes, also called protocols, of handling voice calls, SMS and data traffic were used. With 4G, which was launched in 2009, everything runs on the EP protocol, the same that are used by the internet. Throughout those years, the number of cell phone subscriptions has grown enormously. From 12.4 million cell phone subscriptions in 1990, that's about 1/6 of German population, to 6.8 billion in 2013, that's almost the entire population of the world.